Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Teresa Rowan and I'm throwing down crafts and design. Hey, guess what? I'm participating in the Dollar Tree Fall Floral DIY collaboration hosted by Artsy Cupcake and Heidi Sonboul's YouTube channels. The ladies have challenged us to create a design using Fall Florals from the Dollar Tree, and to also share with you the process involved with creating it. Additionally, I have linked the playlist to the collaboration in the description box down below, along with Heidi and Artsy Cupcake's YouTube channels. So take the time to check them out and show them some love. I'm sure you're going to be blown away by their fabulous creations. Now, let's get started. Okay, this is me showing you the flowers that I'm using in my creation. I'm using chrysanthemums, hydrangeas, filler flowers, flowers with grass on it, berries, more filler flowers, and I'm just really excited to be able to use these. I believe these flowers look very good and I just can't wait to use them. Okay, so here is the wreath that I'm going to use. This is a picture frame from Michael's that I caught 40% off, was regularly $8.99. I think I paid like $5 for it. I'm using Waverly chalk paint, scissors, wire cutter, glue gun, glue sticks, Sahara blocks, and possibly some wire at the end to attach it with. Okay, now this is me painting the wreath. I'm using the Waverly chalk paint in the color Cashew, and I'm making sure to cover it fully. The edges of this picture frame is dark brown, so I wanted the whole quote-unquote frame wreath to look one uniform color. So I'm taking the time to make sure to coat this well with the Waverly Cashew paint. Okay, so now it's time to prep the flowers to get them ready so I can start assembling them to the wreath. What I'm doing is I'm using my wire cutters and I'm taking each bunch of flowers and I'm cutting them, disassembling them so that they're individual stems. So I have 14 bunches of flowers that I will be doing this to. Okay, so all the flower stems have been cut. Now I'm bunching them back together so that they're readily available. So when I need to grab them to start assembling them to the wreath. So I've gone ahead and glued the Sahara blocks to the top of the wreath. I had cut the Sahara blocks in half, then cut them in half. So that it wasn't as thick, and now I'm applying hot glue to the top so that I can add peat moss on top to give it more of a natural look, just in case the Sahara block peeps through the wreath design. And then I'm using my handy dandy polymer clay thingamajigger to push the peat moss down so that my fingers don't get burned, because y'all know that is not fun. I'm adding the peat moss to the front and all the sides of the Sahara block before I add the flowers. Okay, now it's time to start assembling the flowers and applying them to the wreath. I am taking each stem and I'm cutting them even shorter so that the flowers can be more flush to the wreath. I'm applying the flowers, sticking them into the side of the Sahara blocks. Some of the flowers I'm keeping the leaves on and some I'm not. I want this to be more of a rustic glam look, so I'm being very random about how I handle each flower. Okay, now I'm starting to place the berries into the sides of the Sahara block. I am cutting the stems down in half like I did the other flowers and just placing them randomly in the Sahara block. Okay, so now it's time to add the remaining flowers to the wreath. Again, I'm cutting the stems down cutting them in half so that the flowers will be flush with the other flowers that have been stuck into the Sahara block. Started out with the chrysanthemums. Now I am placing the hydrangeas in there. There's really no rhyme or reason as to where I'm placing them. I'm just eyeballing them and what I think looks best. And then I keep adding all the flowers to the Sahara blocks on the top, on the sides, on the front. And I have 14 bunches of flowers, and my goal is to use all of them to have a beautiful creation. Hey guys, this is the finished product, my beautiful fall wreath using all Dollar Tree florals. Isn't it gorgeous? And I think it looks quite high end. This is really getting me excited for fall, even though I'm going to be hanging on to summer to the last minute. This is really going to help to get me excited for when it's time to transition. I want to thank you for taking the time to come by my channel today and for watching this video. I want to thank Artsy Cupcake and Heidi for sponsoring this collaboration. Please take the time to visit the playlist in the description box. And until next time, be blessed.